Hi, this is Shaman Weaver Sheila Baker. So this evening we're going to talk about planetary influence as retrogrades, and also about how it is that it all affects us, because it does, just like the tides, the emotions. Hey Courtney, how you doing? So hey Sam, nice to see you guys. So Melissa, cool. I'm going to start. Courtney, this one is for you. Chuck, hi. Oh, okay. So what you have here is a spiritual awakening, okay? Gabriel blows the horn and, hey, Chris, and does a wake-up call. And so what happens here is you cannot miss it, okay? It is absolutely 7 blows of the horn, and so you won't be able to miss this one. So hang on, my table's a little jiggly, so let me see what I can do about this. So right there. Cool. Oh, hey, Connie, how are you? Gilliam, nice to see you too. And John, super. Okay, so a wake-up call, a spiritual awakening, Courtney. So you've been there before, and so watch out for this one. There you go. And Sam, this one is for you. All right, some indecision going on in your life, some wondering about, what to choose. So this card really says, this is cups, emotions. You might be attached to certain things. Hey, Fred. Hey, Nunyan. You might be attached to certain things, and so that's making your decision-making process more difficult. But what this card really says is choose something. Just make a choice and go ahead and follow that. Should that not work out, just go ahead and make yet another choice. It's not a problem. And in actuality, these options that you have, they're all equally attractive. So choose one. If that doesn't work out, then choose the next one. Isn't that kind of like life? We go along and we make a choice about something, and sometimes that choice works out, and sometimes that choice doesn't quite work out the way we want it to. So then we have to correct and continue. That's all that life is all about. So there you go. Steve, hi. Tammy, hello. Okay, Melissa, this one is for you, the Hermit. So this is a maybe it's time to take a little respite from life. Sometimes in the past, what I would do is I would just shut down everything. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I talk about doing that. So I would just shut it all down, unplug everything, close the blinds, and just be internal for the weekend. Coming out of it, you really end up learning a lot about yourself. So go to the mountain. This is called Go to the Mountain. Lots of people do vision quests. Wonderful thing to do. If you can't do that, or you don't want to do that, just a weekend all by yourself, unplugged, yummy thing to do for yourself. So there you go. Just 1 second. Taku? Takai? Nice. Hi. So this is the party card of the whole deck. This is all about celebration. So Carlos, hi. You know, I've got new reading glasses and they're not quite working for me. Sarah, hi. Nice to see you guys. All right. So Taku, this one is about celebrating. It's a celebration of life. These are cups, emotions, party. It's the Mother, Maiden, and Crone. So it's about celebrating the feminine part of yourself, but all about celebrating life and the beauty and abundance of it. You can see down here and over here that this is really a joyous card, and all about harvest. And that's kind of where we're at right now. We're just about at the first harvest of things. So this is about the celebrating. So lovely card. Chris, this one is for you. All right, so the beautiful thing about the Queen of Swords, thoughts, ideas, that mental realm, and you can see, I'll put it up close, there's a butterfly down here, a little cupid up here. So she's about transformation, the love of transformation. So she says, I have an idea and this is the way we're going. So if you have been casting about for what am I doing, which way am I supposed to go, and all of that, she's a beautiful ally to have for this. And I'll just tell you that when I talk about this a lot, you have to ask, listen, and act. So she's here to bring those three things. You've asked about something, you've been in the mental realm, rummaging around up there, and so now listen and then put it into action, because she's all about showing you a direction. So Sarah White, hi, nice to see you. Kayla, nice to see you. All right, Connie. So major arcana, God, Goddess, the big chicken in the sky. Is trying to get a message across. The message when you see this card, look, it looks kind of devastating, right? But it's not. The beauty of this card is that there's necessary destruction for positive reconstruction. You know, sometimes we have to tear things down in order to rebuild them. So how lovely is that? This is a great card for a reset and a do again and a begin again. And weren't Connie, you and I talking about your Bliss a couple of months ago, a few months ago there in Chicago? So nice to see you. Thanks for turning in. Necessary destruction for positive reconstruction. So always look for where is it coming back in a positive way. All right, Gulam, this one is for you. So money, property, tangible things, that's what the pentacles are about. Sixes are harmony and balance and bringing things into right relationship. There is over here, there's scales. So this says that, when are you receiving as much as you're giving? Now, the receiving doesn't have to come from exactly the same person that you gave to. We all can get caught up in that, but it's really not necessary. You give and then it comes to you from somewhere else, who knows where. But this is about bringing it all into balance. So hopefully you understand what that means for you. So there you go. Rhonda, hi, nice to see you. Samantha, nice for you to show up. Kate, hey. Fred, this one is for you. This is the Empress card. So the beauty of this card, Major Arcana, one more time. Look, she comes from love. Everything that she does comes from love. And I'm going to put this way up close. Look at her cushy throne. You didn't see that with the Queen of Swords, did you? You won't see that with the other queens or some of the other archetypes. But this woman comes from love. She doesn't have to take care of the horses or any of that kind of stuff. She can just be about charities and hospitality and taking care of things. So taking care of the people. And I think that this is one of the things that kind of is your motto and how you are in the world. So what a beautiful card. You can find this online in black and white, enlarge it, and then color it. You don't have to, so when I tell you these things, you don't have to color the cards exactly the same way that you see them. Color them how you feel, because they're here to help you. And if from one week to the next, you use whatever card it is that is there for you, you're going to find more richness, more joy, more pleasure, and who knows, maybe some bliss. Alrighty. So Steve, this one is for you. Ooh, the world. So whatever you have been working on, Steve, is actually, it's in fruition. If you haven't noticed it yet, start to notice. I had a mentor once who would say to me, and had me put my hand up just like this, right in front of my face. And he'd say, so, what can you see? Well, you can see your thumb and maybe some of your fingers. Okay, so then it's just not showing itself yet. So it's not like it's not there. It's just not quite turned. So if you haven't been noticing this, begin to notice this. And then let me know how this works out. That sounds like a great card to have. Tammy, this one is for you. Temperance, major arcana again. So a message is coming you from your higher self, your spirit self. This is the always take the higher road card. You know, sometimes it's kind of fun to get in the gossip and talk about stuff and people. But this says, bring yourself into balance. And look, stepping on a rock with a couple of toes, dangling the other foot in the water, and then being in balance to pour the water from one chalice to the other. So always take the higher road, be in spiritual balance, and look for the bliss up here and the joy. There you go. All right. Darina, hi, nice to see you. And Nina, hi. And Frank, hey, how's it going? All right. Carlos, you get to be your own star. The beautiful part about this is when you're your own star, then everyone around you can be their own star as well. You're not giving too much to others or receiving too much. So Don Miguel Ruiz wrote with his son a beautiful book called The Fifth Agreement. Now, you may have read the Four Agreements, but I encourage you all to get the next book, The Fifth Agreement, because in it he explains the Four Agreements, and he talks about how you are never going to be the star of anyone else's movie. We all kind of want that to happen, right? Well, be the star of your own movie, you know, and see how that works out. Doesn't that sound like a lot of fun? So there you go. And we can all be the star. And then thank you for this, so that we can all shine as well. All right. Sarah, this one is for you. Death. So in order for there to be a rebirthing, an emerging, you kind of have to recapitulate, right? And then come back again. If you think about the goddess Isis, she's about birth, death, and rebirth. So in order for something new to grow, something has got to fall away. If you think about fall, something's got to fall away. If you think about the autumn and how all the leaves fall, we cannot have fruit unless those leaves fall. And then the sap goes back down, gets more minerals down there in the earth, zoops back up and out the branches, new growth. So in order for this new growth of yours, something has got to be resurrected. No. Oh, yes, actually, it's true. Something has got to be resurrected. It's something from the past that you thought you let go of, and now it's up for a resurrection. The rebirthing is now. So whatever it was in the past, it's time. Okay, there you go. Sarah White, this one is for you. The sun. So this is the everything is going to be all right card of the whole deck. So if you've been fretting about things, let me tell you that your problems are no bigger than a small child on a small pony. So, and the sunflowers back in here, look at them all over. And look at how joyous this child is. Being able to be naked, being able to be bearing it all, and know that, you know, everything's going to be okay. There you go. Kayla, this one is for you. All right. Gypsy, hi. Are you holding on too tightly? Are you worried that perhaps you're not going to have enough? This is money, property, tangible things. But if you look, this person totally has enough, right? Enough to have feet firmly planted, clutching, even on the mind all of the time. So this says, when you put things into flow, more will come. So just for a moment, just close your hand up. There you go. Can I put anything in there? right? So in order for me to put something in there, you've got to open your hand to receive. So don't hold on too tight, and know that when you put things in flow, even if it's $4 that you're putting into flow, more will come, but you got to get it into the flow. There you go. Dylan, this one is for you. It's a quest. This night is on a quest, and the quest is, an emotional quest. Water, fluidity, mutability, all of that. But I'm going to put it up close and let you see. This horse is not in action, almost ready, but hesitant. So there's something up here from Mercury, okay? Looks like he's wearing the sign for Mercury. So you're waiting for some inspiration. But my suggestion to you is let the quest be your inspiration. Okay, Samantha. Oh, I'm going to go over here. Oh, yeah, nice. King of Swords. So what I love about this king is he's the only one of the kings that's looking out into the world. The rest of them are fixated on their whatever. But this guy, like the Queen of Swords, who says, we're going to go this way, he talks to you about transformation. Look it up there, all those butterflies, and the moon on either side here. So what's happening here is that there's a transformation happening. New ideas are coming. He's ready to take action with these new ideas. So as you are moving through, progressing through the transformation, look for this king to start taking action. It might show up as a person. It might show up as a masculine part of yourself going out and doing it. So, but just be mindful that this king, this masculine energy is there for you to put things into motion. All right, there you go. Frank, so did you do canoe journey this year? I wanted to know about that. So nice to see you. Look at this, the devil. So, Frank, I'm going to put it up close because the only thing that's holding you back are things that you are willing to have bind you. And look, way up close, you can see that both of them have necklaces on, but their necklaces are big enough that they could remove them. Even the devil can't sit on that little cube. So a very beautiful shamanic thing to do is tie something around your neck. If you have a necklace that's that big, awesome. But otherwise, tie a string, tie a scarf, and go, I release the ties that bind me. I release the ties that bind me. I release the ties that bind me. And in actuality, this is really a wonderful thing for all of us to do. So just go ahead and, do that. And do it more than 40 times. That more than 40 times really shows persistence, tenacity, and it also, by that time, you're really done. If you do it 10 times, maybe not. So there you go. Nice to see you. Hi to Wakanda. Darina, how are you? And use all of your senses. Do not rely on what you're thinking or what you're seeing. We're told that there's a lot of illusion out here. Well, it's all illusion. We create it. We create the illusion. Look, I had cranberry colored hair the other day, and now it's gone. That was a quick illusion, faded right out. But we create all of the illusions. If you look around wherever you're sitting right now, you brought all of those things, you and somebody else brought all of those things into your home and created whatever illusion it is that you want there. So don't overthink things and don't rely on what you can see, because it's an illusion. Wait a second, I'm going to move my bangs because I can't see. So Dorina, nice to see you. And there you go. No delusions. Nina, this one is for you. So you've been through it, but you've been through it and you're on the other side. Wands are passion and fire and drive and connection to the divine. And this says that You can leave it behind you. You know, so often we don't do that. It takes 16 seconds to anchor bliss and an upliftment and that energy in your body. And yet we can all go back 5 years, 7 years, 10 years and drag up some crap from our past and talk about it. But give it a go. Just, you know, do your best for one entire minute, just woohoo, and see if you can really keep it up. Because 16 seconds anchors it in your body, and 10 years, you're still dragging it around. So this says, let it be in the past. The wounding is just a mental construct. So there you go. All right. Gypsy, this one is for you. And Marcia, hi. And Teresa, hi. Gypsy, the end of a karmic cycle. It's finished. It's complete, kaput. No life left in it. And because it's swords, it's got to do with a thought process. The way that you've been thinking about something no longer is relevant. You know, and I talk a lot about going back and looking at our beliefs, because the beliefs that we had 10 years ago, do they really fit us anymore? The beliefs that we had 5 years ago, is that really working? So this is a brand new karmic cycle. The old one is kaput, finito, done. And so you might find yourself really getting inspired, because when a new karmic cycle starts, it starts with the energy of, oh, okay, what's happening here? And it's the mental realm that this is happening in. So into the karmic cycle. I worked with this card for almost a year. And it's a beautiful card to work with, because you just know, oh, that's over. Oh, that's over. So there you go. Joni, this one is for you. I'm going over here into the right-hand pile. Ah, the Hanged Man. So when I see the Hanged Man, what I know is that you've been doing some self-sacrifice. So I don't know what it is, but do come off the T-bar. We don't know whether this person is having any problem. We know that there's a nimbus around the head. So this is a saintly project. It's a saintly act that you're doing. But nonetheless, it is sacrificing yourself. So just be mindful when you're doing that and to whom you're doing it. And then you can go, I'm not doing that anymore. So these two cards back to back are really quite beautiful. And you can use the energy of both of them, the end of the karmic cycle, and no more self-sacrifice. Because sometimes the karma stops when we go, okay, that's it. No more self-sacrifice. So there you go. Marcia, this one is for you. Oh, the High Priestess. What a lovely one. She sits with her emotions firmly underfoot between the two towers of good and evil. Pomegranates around her, the full moon, and then the new and and then the new moon. So she also has the Book of Wisdom, the Torah, on her lap. So beautiful card for manifesting, because she uses the air, the earth, the fire, the water to manifest. She has ancient wisdom. She sits between the two towers in balance and doesn't let her emotions rule her, but allows them to flow. See, her whole gown just turns into water. Beautiful card. Teresa, this one is for you. Oh, so if you're going to sign any contracts, be mindful of the small print, okay? This says that someone, it even can be you, is being sneaky about something. So sometimes we see that we're hiding something from ourselves, and sometimes we're also hiding from something from someone else. Thoughts, ideas, words, and that's what card here. So be mindful of contract signing. Be mindful. Are you hiding something from yourself that maybe you don't even know about? Sometimes it's a great aha moment when that happens. Whoa, I didn't know I thought that. So there you go. Kate, this one is for you. And John, hi. So fives, they're lessons. This particular one is a lesson in the emotional realm. So you may think that about despair. You may feel like, oh, everything is lost. But if you pick up your chin and turn around, you'll notice that two of the 5 cups are still standing. All is not lost. So there you go. And John, this one is for you. Oh, the 10 of Cups. Happiness, joy, bliss, contentment. This is just a beautiful card. It says that everything, whether you're noticing right now or not, everything that you're wanting is going to come into play. Look, it's like a rainbow up here. And what do we all do when we see a rainbow? We all get much happier. So thanks, everybody, for joining me tonight. And I'll see you next week on Wednesday. And so we'll be back to doing that. Thanks so much. Have a great evening. Bliss. Bye-bye.